Brutal.
Welcome to Dwarvenkegger. I'm Rob.
I'm Tanner.
And today we're going to be reviewing Bell's Hopslam.
Hopslam!
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 10% alcohol by volume, 70 IBUs.
70 whole IBUs.
Do you want to do that again, but not?
70 whole
70
whole IBUs. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell at the bottom. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook for all sorts of Dwarven Kegger shenanigans. And if you are looking forward to support the craziness here at Dwarven Kegger, hit us up in that Patreon link below. Also check out King Jamba's Twitch, also in a link below. So guys, it says Hopslam. Hopslam. What do you think it's going to taste like?
Magic and rainbows?
Magic and rainbows. I don't know about that. This is by Bell's. Overall, I like a lot of stuff that comes out of Bell's, though, I will say.
Anything that comes out of Bell's.
I love Bell's. It's got a pretty decent head on it. Very clear.
Oh, I get lots of citrus, lots of pine.
Lots of pine, lots of citrus.
Oh, there's so much. There's so much in it.
It says that it was made with honey, and you do get a little bit of that, but he's already in it.
Right off the bat, bitter. A straight wash of bitter over your tongue, but do you taste that on the back end? I taste a lot of honey on the back end of that. Almost like stale honey though, which is kind of a weird kind of combination, but I like the aftertaste more than the initial.
If this
hit.
is my tongue and this is bitterness, all the way back, and then you're like, oh, I think I just tasted honey. It's kind of what I get. That's really bitter.
I don't like your visuals.
You get every bit of 70 IBUs in that. But here's what I will say. If you like a high IBU, yeah, get this out of here. If you like a high IBU beer, if you like a really hoppy ale, you're gonna like this. It's a double India Pale Ale brewed with honey. Is what it says.
It's not terrible.
It's really not. But I mean, look at the can. That's pretty consistent with what you're getting here. You're getting a very hoppy, bitter, I would say West Coast, very citrus and piney, high IBU beer. That's what you're getting. That's what you're getting. If you're into that kind of thing, great, you're gonna love it. 10% alcohol by volume. I think that's kind of impressive because I will say that it hides it very well.
I need to know what kind of hops this is because, I mean, it tastes like a blend for sure. So. It is a blend. It's an aromatic blend. So I'm guessing there's some Galaxy hops in here as well. It's really just bitter. There's no. The smell is what gives you the aromatic.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually smells good.
What I would say is the only thing making this tolerable, in my opinion, is the high alcohol, because that alcohol kind of rounds out some of that intense flavor.
Yeah, it sucks that bitter down a little bit.
And also that honey, which you do get a sensation.
Sugar. You are my candy girl.
Anyway, man, 2.5.
I'm gonna say solid 3.
Yeah.
That's a 3. I mean, it's better than Death by Hops.
Yeah, true. Thanks, Mustard Bus. If you're into this...
Which, by the way, reminds me, you need to,
do your pizza challenge.
Do it. Pay up or shut up.
What I will say, though, is if you're into West Coast kind of double IPA, if you're into this kind of thing, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot, right?
No, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, you're really going to enjoy this a lot.
Hopslam really isn't that bad. But it's not something... Because we like to drink. We don't like to sit and sip. Unless it's bourbon or like scotch or something.
Not a very crushable beer. Not at all.
Crushable factor, probably close to a 1.
This is something that you sip on while you twirl your handlebar mustache and try to tell a girl who's not interested in you about your cassette collection. I'm not interested in this.
And, that you're really big into like going and protesting.
Yeah, protesting things. You don't even care what it is. You just like protesting. You're
Do you like my pink hat?
You're protesting. What about this scarf I'm wearing? Do you like this scarf?
This is the full-on cashmere, faux cashmere scarf.
Because it's faux.
No animals were hurt making this scarf.
Yeah, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with it. I'm not looking to have some dude sip on this and tell me about bands I've never heard of and why they're great and why I'll never, or complain about vinyl coming back because cassettes are where it's at.
Or when they tell you that you've never heard of this band and you're like, no, I've listened to this band since I was a kid. They're like, well, that's impossible because I just found out about this band. It's like, well, just because you just found out doesn't mean that I don't know about this band.
This is getting really personal.
All I'm saying is that when somebody tells me that Focus is a band that most people haven't heard of, I like to punch them in the throat. Look up Hocus Pocus by Focus. Hilarious live version of it. No free ads.
No free ads. Great band though. Anyway,
really, one of like the first like real prog bands out there.
They are so prog.
They're like late '60s, early '70s, just
Baby Driver
out there.
Great movie, great segue. I know Dom's a movie guy.
Wait, I've never seen Baby Driver.
Baby Driver's
Don't ruin anything for me.
Okay, no
spoilers. Just kidding. I don't like Jamie Foxx. So.
No spoilers. He's only in a small amount of it.
That's still too much for me. Just like Ben Affleck in any film he's ever in.
No spoilers. The song is featured in there, and it's excellent. Anyway, guys, till next time, if you're into this kind of thing, go get it. If not, then stay away from it.
If not, then cheers.
Cheers. No.
I'm not drinking that.